Hello, I'm Renee. I'm here with Enamored Risks. It's a dating game again. Was there supposed to be mystery here? I don't remember anymore. I've been checking out quite a few games lately, but it looked good. I liked the art style, which is one of the most important things when it comes to the games I pick. And it seemed good, so here we are. Phone. Where did I stick it? That's me every day. I lose my phone all the time. It's like, where is it? I used to have like a watch that could make my phone go, I'm here, but my current watch no longer does that. I shall mourn that watch for the rest of my life, because that was the best part of that watch. Seriously, I used it so often. I sit up, rubbing the sleep from my eyes. It's too early for this. It's also too quiet for this. Where did you go? Aha! Grabbing my phone from the floor, I pull it off the charger and punch in my passcode. I don't even have to unlock it to know what these texts are. No one texts me in the first place, but even if they did, they would never be this early. Another text pops up on the top of my screen as my phone vibrates in my hand, and I tap it, opening streams of text from both of my parents. It's the usual things I don't want to answer. What my grades are, how many classes I am taking. There's only one right answer, and it isn't the truth. Though, even the right answer isn't the answer they want. Not that I've ever managed to figure out what exactly that is. But I can't keep dodging their questions like I have been. I mean, I can, but it's gonna get me in trouble. Which feels a little pathetic. I'm an adult now, or aren't I? Or I'm supposed to be, though I don't feel like one. But it's not like I have ever been treated like one either. I sent back a quick good morning, hoping that that gets them to stop for a minute so I can backread and make sure that I'm not missing anything that they'll complain about later. I don't see anything new, so I start tapping out a reply to them. 12 measly credit hours. I know I don't know my grades. I don't know them until midterms and finals. I'm not sure if it's a blessing or a curse that my professors don't update grades on a more frequent basis. On one hand, I'm not obsessing from week to week. On the other hand, I have no idea from week to week. I add in a final note that I'm going to be in class all day and that I love them before muting my text notifications. Ew. I put my phone face down on the bed for a moment, getting up for the day. It's before my alarm would have gone off, but I might as well get out of bed. Overbearing parents. Blech. No thanks. I can get them some more studying, maybe. Something I don't feel like 12 hours of classes isn't enough. Something so I don't feel like 12 hours of classes isn't enough, okay? Today's work, homework due, quiz, Friday. Oh ho! They posted a new story on their Instagram. There are way too many terms for all these things in the human body. Pretty good at memorizing, but this is too much. I can feel my eyes glazing over. Where is this? Looks like an old house, maybe. Yeah, but where? Why do they have to talk about this now? It's so distracting. I guess it's my fault for finding it interesting enough to be distracting. I can no longer work in a classroom. I found that out. I'm too overwhelmed in a classroom environment. I can't. I used to be pretty good at it. I could like shut other people out. I can no longer do that. Not without getting an incredible headache. I'm kind of saddened by it, but at the same time I'm not, because I'm finally like letting myself feel it. I mean, like before I just shut everything out. nothing could touch me, literally, I suppose. But it wasn't exactly good. Dissociation isn't the greatest thing, because that meant I basically didn't feel anything else either. I feel like I wasted my middle school and high school. I've only recently found that perhaps everything's not good in my brain. It was an odd feeling. I feel like I've been awake for like 2 months of my life. Which is great! Let's get back to the game! Well, it's not on campus. No shit, Sherlock. If we had any abandoned churches on campus, people would have had a drunken party in it by now. It's not something I could do, explore abandoned buildings like these people do. If my parents didn't kill me, I would probably get hurt myself. And then my parents would kill me. It's not the same end result. It's reckless and stupid. Do you want to see if we can find it after class? I feel like it's bad to talk about this right this minute. I don't have time anyway. These muscles terms aren't gonna memorize themselves. Class starts in about 10 minutes. I'll focus on this until then. The stool squeaks across the floor, snapping me out of my concentration. Is that me? Hey, you're early. Usually Finn slides in right before the professor shuts the door. Oh, I haven't been to sleep yet. Wow, well done. I look at my watch. How long have you been awake? About 22 hours now. Maybe I'll sleep after this. I don't want to miss. I don't really know what to do with this information. Is he telling me he usually oversleeps and that's why he's almost late to class? Why was he up all night? I don't have a chance to inquire before the professor shows up, though, so I decided I'll take notes for him. He's pretty nice. I like him. I'm trying to go with it when I get choices to make. I'm gonna go with what I want to say, not what the character I'm going for. Like I'm gonna try to be myself as much, like not go for any characters. There's 3 options, 1 girl, 2 boys, but like I'll try to be me here. Usually having a partner or any kind of group work is my least favorite thing. Usually my partners never do their part, or they do it badly enough I end up redoing it anyway. Me. Yes, Finn isn't bad though. He keeps up on the material for the most part and he's easy enough to get along with. He's only a little strange. I can't imagine having a wardrobe full of nothing but black clothes, but I've never seen him wear a collar. Okay, I had collars in my wardrobe, but I never choose those collars. I don't know what made me choose to buy those clothes. I'm gonna make you fall over. Sorry. Wait. But yeah, I wear mostly black. I don't wanna say it's my favorite color, but I do like it in most clothes. It's a safe color, and I like dark colors anyway. I like having nothing bright that I actually wear on daily basis. No, actually, I can say that I don't wear bright colors. Honestly, I wouldn't have paid him much attention if we hadn't ended up accidental lab partners, but I can't say I have any complaints. I steal a glance at him as the professor begins his lecture and looks like he's already fading. I think he might have been better off skipping class. Not that I haven't come, I have never come to class on too little sleep. I didn't have capacity to skip a class. I hate my stomach drops at the thought alone. I hate the thought of looking at my phone later. How would they know though, if you skipped class? You could just say you were ill. You weren't feeling well. You were having a migraine. That's not how you pronounce that. Like I expected, Finn fell asleep a few minutes into the class and is still asleep actually. I'm not sure if it's that the professor didn't notice or he didn't care. Or maybe he did and Finn is gonna get docked for it later. All the more reason I'm glad I took some extra truthful notes. Though, this isn't quite legible yet. I give him a careful shake, hoping that isn't rude. I feel like it would be worse not to wake him up, though he said he was sleeping after this, but he should do that in a bed. He vaguely stirs, and I find myself thinking he's kinda cute. Long lashes and what looks to be smudged eyeliner. I don't think it occurred to me before college that guys could wear makeup willingly, but he does, and it looks nice. Aww. I shouldn't be staring. I give him another shake and his eyes finally open. He sits up, blinking blearily and rubbing his face. That wasn't supposed to happen. Ugh. Well, I took notes for you, so it could be worse. Though I'll probably need to rewrite them for you. I show him my notes and he looks over them, blinking the sleep from his eyes before he starts laughing. I really appreciate the thought, but I think you're right. Is this even English? It should be. It's the only language I know. I'm not sure. Maybe you unlocked something in your subconscious. I can't help but laugh a little bit at that, tucking my notebook away. Well, apparently I'm a horrible writer. Or at least my handwriting is horrible. That's absurd. I can type these up and email them to you if that works. It does. I appreciate it. That's not a problem. I was going to type them anyway. Anyway, I have another class to get to. See you. Check my watch. I probably should have dawdled, but more than that, I think I shouldn't have scheduled my classes quite so close together. Yeah, probably not. By the time I get back to my apartment, my phone has too many texts again. I don't really want to read them. But I do, because what else am I gonna do? Ignore them? They'll go over well, I'm sure. God, your parents are horrible. Reading them over properly, I feel pretty bad. I should have kept up my course load and powered through it. Though it's bold of them to think I'm doing anything extracurricular or romantic. The last time I had a boyfriend, I think I was 14. I don't like it. I really don't like it when they're mad at me, though. I take a breath and type out an apology. I'll make it up to them next term. They're paying for my classes, so it's the least I can do. I don't want to disappoint them, God. But your mental health is more important. Tonight, Finn looks much more awake than he did the night in the class before, which is good because we really need to get this lab report done, and I could do it myself, but I don't particularly want to. Aside from that, this is one of the few chances I get to socialize at all. I like Finn well enough, and I would like to get to know him better. He's pretty reserved though. I don't think I've ever heard him mention a hobby or anything that he's into. We really only talk about stuff for class, which doesn't say much about anyone. But I feel like I've forgotten how to talk to people though. How do you talk to people about something that isn't schoolwork? That's the same with me and work, basically. Do you have any plans after this? That's a start, I guess. Vince stops what he's doing for a moment and shrugs. Nothing in particular, do you? I thought all you did was study. Not all the time. Just most of the time. Part of me feels a little offended that he's making fun of me, but he's smiling, and I think maybe he doesn't mean it in a mean way. Besides, it's not like he's wrong. I can't get mad at the truth. I do other things, like I like to try my hand at music in the composition sometimes, and on the computer reading too. Walks are nice if the weather is good. I like walking around the part of the town with all the old houses. They're so much more interesting than anything built nowadays. They have a lot more personality to them. What about you? He's quiet for a moment, finishing up the question we were working on before answering. I do a lot of outdoor stuff, I guess. I used to do rock wall climbing. That sounds fun, actually. I wish the place I lived in had something like that, but nope. This is not what I expected from someone who looks like this. Rude. Is there a reason you're staring? Oh, I just didn't take you for the time to do a lot of physical stuff. What did you expect? That I'll haunt the campus looking for my next victim? No! Not quite that dramatic, but that's closer to what I was imagining. Rude. I'm so rude. I don't know, maybe you stayed in more. He laughs and shakes his head. Nah, I like being outside. During the day? Sure. But not without SPF 100 sunscreen. Yeah, I guessed. You look pale. Oh. That explains how you can be an outdoorsy person and still be this pale. Pale. Do you know how to answer the next question? Let's see. He doesn't seem interested in telling me anything else, so we focus on getting lab report done. It's not the most exciting thing in the world, but it's nice. There's something sad about how much stimulation I get out of this lab report with him. Oh. It takes me a moment to realize that I'm hearing beyond my music from my headphones. My studying focus broken now. The screen of my phone says it's Mom. I wonder what she wants. It's the same as always. Anytime they ask me what I'm doing, it's never because they want to know what I'm up to. I lean back in my chair and tap out a reply to them, letting them know I'm studying. Another text comes through, and this one is a little different from the usual. What am I doing on the weekend? I don't know yet. Is she worried about me? Both my parents are always worried about me, technically, but not in a way that feels particularly loving. I'll tell her I don't have plans. See where that gets me. The typing notification appears on my phone screen after I send it. I hope you blocked in time for studying. Really? My hand hurts. Shaking my head, I stopped squeezing my phone in a death grip and turned it off. I don't ever do enough, do I? God. So bad, parents. The worst. Not the worst, but so bad. If it's not studying, there's no point to anything that I do. They haven't asked me about friends since I told them I didn't have any months ago. I don't know what to do. I know they love me, but what does that even mean? Do they really care about me, or do they just care about my success? I can't tell. I've never been able to. Turning off my phone, I drop it on the floor. They're never gonna be happy with me. Yeah. I know how it feels to feel like you're never enough. Shocking no one, least of all myself, I spend my weekend sleeping and studying. Not that I have anyone to shock. But it's fine, I'm doing great on this test. And then study some more. It never ends. Look! In front of me, a couple of my classmates are excited about something. How did they get so high up? I don't know. I think this is the old cathedral. You know, the one you pass on the highway if you're coming in from the north side of the campus. No, that can't be it. The roof's the wrong color. I wonder who runs it. They would have to be pretty fearless to get up on the roof, right? Or stupid. Both? Both. Probably someone with the football team or something like that. I watch these videos on YouTube and it takes a ton of work. What? Why is it not enough? Oh, because it's not pressed all the way in. My computer almost died. That's great. It takes a little work to get up to some of these places. Excuse me. Huh? What is it? This is the most impulsive thing I've done in who knows how long. I can feel myself losing my resolve already, but no, I won't. What are you talking about exactly? With the old cathedral? Oh, that's an urbex group that goes to school here. They post a lot of photos and videos on their Instagram account. Yeah, see, like this. They show me a photo of steeply inclined roof with dark shingles, barely visible in the darkness. The sky is a sea of stars. Even just looking at the picture, I feel breathless. See? You get it. It's cool, right? Super cool. Look at these. They show me more pictures, some of them in buildings that really don't look safe. One that has a vague, partial shape of a person in it with a mask of some sort of on. The caption says, that one says, what's with the spooky mask? For those of you watching at home, we're in an old place with a lot of potential asbestos problem, and I would like to escape here with some cool photos, not a lung cancer, thanks. So this place was built in the 1900s, probably. It was used in construction for a long time. Each photo they show me feels like a frozen piece of time. Places with old medical files, places where nature has taken over again. It's amazing. Yeah, wow. I'm definitely gonna follow them. The professor walks in then, so I quickly thank my classmates and go back to my desk, quickly searching up the account. I hit the follow button without thinking too hard about it before reading their bio. Feeling adventurous. Come find us. I feel jittery. Excited? My nerves are flooded with excited energy. For the first time, I can barely focus on my notes, and I barely hear the homework assigned. I'm gonna find these places. That's nice. Do something that I would actually enjoy, you know. I was good. I did some studying over the weekend. A little. Not much though. Usually that would stress me out. But right now, I can't bring myself to care. I spend most of my time digging through the Instagram account of these urbex people, going all the way to the first post to see if I could figure out where these pictures are from. There are factories, an abandoned mall, an old theme park, a lot of old houses, abandoned hospitals. Some of the hospitals have old patient files, which I can't help but wonder, is that a HIPAA violation? I can't stop thinking about this. I can't think a single time in my life that I've been this fixated on something. Alex, are you there? I jump, startled back to my senses. Studying. I'm studying with Finn. Or I'm supposed to be anyway. Sorry, I spaced out. I think you went to another planet, maybe. Crap, that's embarrassing. I pull out my phone and pull out the count. I feel the need to justify myself. Maybe he'll understand. How can you see all this stuff and not be interested? I was thinking about this. I have been all weekend. I show him the account and he immediately stiffens. That kind of thing seems pretty dangerous. Oh? I haven't done it. Some of the guys at the gym where I used to do wall climbing did. It's fine to look, but it's dangerous. You shouldn't try to do this kind of thing. Somehow, I feel like a deflated balloon, but only for a minute. I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I like having a mystery to solve, so I want to find out what at least one of these places is exactly. You'll get yourself killed. I will not. Why do you care anyways? I don't know, logic tells me I should stop someone from running into abandoned buildings. Seems like a questionable life choice. You would be stupid to dig into it. I feel so tense, so agitated. I can take care of myself. I'm not a child and I'm not stupid. But we're here to study, and I've been slacking on that. Taking a deep breath, I forced myself to calm down. Sorry for bringing it up. We should get back to this, right? Yeah. The rest of the evening feels stiff, off and tense, but we get through it. Back home, there's a nagging thought in the back of my head that I should study some more before I go to bed. But I don't want to do that. I pull off the Instagram account, looking over the photos again. This one said they did is a hospital, I think anyways. It looks like it's only one floor though. Usually they explore the whole building, so this one must have been only level to the place. I grab my laptop and open my browser. There can't be that many abandoned hospitals, right? In the end, there's a couple of small psych wards nearish to here that were closed but not toned down. I'm feeling excited again. I want to go see these places. Sitting in my car, first location was a bust. There was a gate that was open, but the windows and doors were all locked. This is risky, but I'm not gonna be more reckless by trying to break and enter. This is illegal as it is, but that would be really illegal. But I really don't want to get arrested. My parents would flip, and I also might get kicked out of school. And if I get kicked out of school, then I have to go home. I'm not getting arrested, because I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I'll be fine. I punch in the next address on my phone. The first location is a bus, but I'm not giving up. Not yet anyways. The drive to the next site is pretty painless, boring. Your destination is on the left. I look to my left as I drive past, noticing no trespassing signs on first. Maybe this is a bad idea. I change the lanes, ready to get back to the highway. Now turn around. I feel kinda sad about it though. I see a supermarket parking lot and flip my turn and signal, turning way too hard into the lot and earning myself an annoyed hunk for breaking out of nowhere. But really, whose fault it is that they were tailgating? I pull into the parking spot and turn off my car. Pulling up the map on my phone, it's only about a 10-minute walk back to the site. I came all the way out here. I'm gonna at least look. I get out, grab my backpack and lock my car. Then make double sure I locked it. It beeps at me and I then start my trek. Okay. Approaching the site, I notice the barbed wire around the top of this 6-foot tall fence. Oh great. Maybe I won't be able to get in. Circling around, there's no gate I can get through, but there is a patch in the top of the fence where the wire is broken. Looking up at it, I try to remember the last time I climbed a fence. Maybe when I was a little kid. Have you ever climbed a fence? Have I? Is that something you're supposed to do? I don't think there were many fences when I was a kid around me. Yeah, I think that might be the reason why I haven't really climbed a fence. But I never even really did anything adventurous then either. I grab the chain link, stick my foot in, and carefully pull myself up and on top of the fence. I take it slow, don't get scratched. If I have to get a tetanus shot and it runs through my parents' insurance, they gotta know I was up to something. Just say you got bitten by a dog. Very carefully, I get my feet under the knee and hop down. Ouch! Note to self, don't do that again. Ow! I wait for the pain in my foot to dissipate and then carefully stand up, walking over to the building. I know exactly what you're talking about. Ugh. I felt phantom pain from that. I entered through the door at the back, wincing at its creaks. I step inside, letting the door close behind me. The floors are covered in dust and dirt, and I've never been somewhere so quiet. Even if I'm the only one here, it feels criminal to let my footsteps make a noise. I'm loving the music. I approach the front building, spotting old water-damaged posters on the wall for group activities. At the front desk, there are files, old pens, a keyboard was left behind. These kind of places are so creepy to me. Like, an abandoned hospital? Ugh. You could almost believe this was ready for another day of work. Another day of treating patients. I take pictures as I walk, careful not to disturb anything. I feel like time stopped here long ago, and I don't belong here as someone from the present. I walk down the next hallway, peeking into the rooms. There's still beds in them, some made, some stripped. Stubby wooden pencils lay on top of the ancient pads of paper. I wonder, when I become a nurse, if I'll end up working somewhere like this. But I read from all lines that this was a psych ward for adults. But so much of it feels child-proofed. Yeah, I understand why, but it's strange nonetheless. That's what they do. Because there are patients that might hurt themselves. But I don't know if I could work somewhere like this, actually. No one goes to a hospital because they want to, but especially no one comes to a place like this because they want... Hey! Is someone here? This is the police. Crap. Think. The rooms don't have locks. I quickly slip inside the closest room and carefully close the door as quietly as possible. Pulling my backpack off, I crawl under the bed and pull my backpack in, hugging it close to my body. I squeeze my eyes shut, heart's thudding in my chest. I can't get caught. Footsteps. Hello? Is anyone here? I feel like all the air has left my lungs. I've never been this scared in my life. But I focus on listening on the footsteps continue, then fade into the distance. They get louder again, passing the room I'm in, until I hear the sound of a door at the front open and close. It's quiet again. I crawl out from under the bed, standing and putting my backpack back on. I dust myself off, and this time I'm much more careful about getting back out of here. Back in my car, I take a minute just to sit there and catch my breath before pulling my phone out and opening a DM to the account. There are some texts from my parents waiting, but I'm not gonna try and reply to those right now. Selecting the pictures, I sent them all before locking my phone and tossing it onto the passenger seat. It's easy enough to get back home from here. That's interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this episode here before it starts up again. Fiends here before me. Wow. But anyway, I hope you liked this episode. I'm gonna get back to this game soon. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!